KO Artist Sports. We're here with Artur Beterbiev's trainer Mark Ramsey. Man, he's been looked phenomenal. Looked in phenomenal shape. Did his weight cut? I mean, he's a big ass guy too, though. You know what I mean? I'm sure weight cut's always kind of a struggle, right?
It's not like easy. It's not also the most hard that I saw as a fighter, but it's still some work, of course.
Man, I feel like Artur, I've been asking people, and I've been kind of doing the research. At least I haven't found a unified light heavyweight champion who's not only undefeated but with 100% KO ratio. I think he's the first ever.
I never watched that. I don't know.
Oh.
To be honest, people put a lot of focus on that thing. We're proud of this, but at the same time, it's not something that we're looking at. Even when we build up a tactic for a fight, we try to just perform and try just to go for the win. And if it's come. That's it.
Last fight out with Artur, man, he got a nasty cut on his forehead. What did you learn about Artur in that moment?
I learned, but I have a doubt that in those kind of situation he will react that way, but you have to do it. Like to say you're gonna react some way, or when it's happening, you have to really react that way. He showed me that he can keep his composure. He can also switch tactic right on the fly, like because the fight was going her way, the way that I want, like very slowly at the beginning, and at one point, because of the cut, we have to press a little bit on gas, and when he came back to the corner, I explained to him like we have to switch tactic, and he just switched on the fly like that.
I was talking to some fans here, and some of them were telling me, he has a great amateur background, Artur, and they were like, man, he might come out and surprise everybody and box Joe Smith Jr. It sounds kind of crazy, but I mean, it's definitely possible. He has the pedigree.
We have something that we want to do, guarantee for that fight, but at the same time, this is the something that I like about Artur. I can ask him a lot of stuff. Like he's a complete fighter. I can if you remember the Tavares Cloud fight, like he was also a throwback fighter, a little bit same style that Joe Smith, a guy who come to bang, and we didn't box at all. Like we go right away and we just beat him at his own game plan. This is a luxury that I have. Like I can play with a lot of stuff with Artur.
Yeah, so not many trainers have that luxury, man. It must be nice. Just got to ask you, obviously the other champion in the division, Dmitry Bivol, just defeated Canelo. What did you think about that fight with Bivol?
Great fight, great planning from his team. I think he did the right fight, very disciplined in that fight also. I think he did good, but also I think Canelo just reached a point that it's harder to perform against big, good boxer. To beat a light heavyweight is okay, but to beat the top light heavyweight, I don't know. Like the size at one point, and it's not the first time in boxing history. If you look at one point, Duran lost to Thomas Hearn not because Duran was not good, because that was just too big. People just remember guys like Felix Trinidad losing to Hopkins or to Winky Wright, but they don't remember the Felix Trinidad 147 who was destroy everybody like that.
Very true.
Just too big at one point.
Right, very, very true. Just with that result, obviously it was kind of looking like had Canelo beat Bivol, Canelo likes the belts. He became undisputed, obviously, at 68. Was it almost maybe a little disappointing that maybe the Canelo fight is, maybe it's not ever, but it's, maybe a little further down the line, if anything?
Yeah, but with Artur it's very different because he's a very, very special guy. You don't fight for the money. You don't fight. It's important like everybody else. I don't want to pretend something like that. But what I mean is, it's not the first thing. His motivation is on performance. It's never personal. It's not about name. It's about who have the belt. Mm-hmm. And now it's Bivol, and he won't Bivol. Like
I was gonna say, so he wants Bivol.
Of course, like he wants Joe Smith first. Like we have a big fight to win tomorrow, and all our brain and our focus is on Joe Smith right now. But the next step is going to be another belt. Like this is never a name, always about challenge.
Do Bivol and Beterbiev have any history in the amateurs with?
No,
I know they're just both.
If I'm right, Bivol came with the national team after Artur left the amateur program in Russia.
Oh, okay. Man, just lastly, some of the Artur does some crazy workouts. Is that part of your routine, or is that something he brought from Russia or something?
Something that he brought from Russia, special work. I take some work. Of course, he do a couple of my stuff that we're doing in the gym, but he brings some stuff that I try to teach to other boxers now. But most important, the work ethic.
Right.
Like, this is something that he's a little bit the captain of the gym. Everybody look at him and take notes and try to be the same way.
It's a great leader to have, man.
Exactly.
You're a great leader as well, man. Thank you so much, Mark, for your time. Can you tell the fans where they can follow you and see kind of the things going on in the gym and stuff?
Actually, we don't have a website and nothing.
Oh, man, you gotta get on it.
You know what? I have a gym in Montreal, but we are not on the public place. It's not open to public. It's just for my fighter.
Okay.
We try to keep things like
Gotta keep it that way,
very
then. You're right.
professional boxing.
Keep it tight. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mark. I
Thank you very
appreciate it.
much.